Marty and I are about to go and have our date night tonight, and it's going to be a lot of fun. And I thought I would, you know, kind of take y'all along with us on it so you can see what fun things we do. We're also going to be listening to our audiobook of Undivided by Stephanie Erickson, which is the third book in the Unseen trilogy. And hopefully between maybe today and tomorrow we can actually finish that. So yeah. Alright, well I will check in with you later. So I'm the one that's planned tonight's date, and Marty has no idea what we're doing. So the first stop on our date, we came downtown and we are going to have a nice Italian dinner. We're on a scavenger hunt. It started there and brought us to here. So this has us walking downtown. I thought I'd show off the aquarium. This is a fun little adventure. Are you having fun?
Yeah.
I'm having fun.
More of a change.
What? You got a challenge? He has a challenge.
What beach objects do penguins use to propose? Seashells?
What beach objects do penguins use to propose? Pebbles.
Sure about that?
Pretty sure. It also said you'd find it on the Flintstones. Pebbles and Bam Bam. So in this building here, it's where the trolleys used to pull into, and now it's restaurants. Oh, Marty's got another challenge. The top line on your hand, extending from your middle or ring finger to your pinky finger, is your heart line. Take a picture with your date, putting your heart lines together. So the next spot on our scavenger hunt was the Tivoli, and it opened in 1921. It was considered the jewel of the South, one of the finest theaters in the country. They played movies and provided a stage for some of the greatest musicians of the era, including Louis Armstrong. The crowds who came for shows wore their Sunday best with a few extra layers on top. The Tivoli not only premiered movies, but it also premiered a chilly new invention, air conditioning.
Do you want something to drink?
Yes. Gonna go in there. Maybe. Oh, not gonna go in there. They just closed. Okay. So this hotel here, it's a historic place. It's called the Reed House Hotel, and it says with rail service to all major ABC cities, Atlanta, Birmingham, Cincinnati, there was lots of money to be made from weary travelers when this hotel was built in 1926. The hotel has seen the famous and infamous pass through its rooms, including Winston Churchill, Oprah, Al Capone, and of course, a resident ghost. Jealousy led to the demise of Annalisa Netherly in room 311. She haunts the room to this day and particularly hates men who smoke. Smoking can kill, she says in her spooky voice, and then you wind up stuck in this shabby hotel room for eternity. Woo! It's our library. Isn't it beautiful? I've never actually been in that particular library. I've been at the branch that's closer to my house. So we are currently walking all over downtown. I'm hot, a little out of breath, but we're having so much fun. Okay, so here we have the Solomon Building, a historic courthouse and post office. Built in 1932, it was designed by Reuben Harrison Hunt, who came to Chattanooga at the age of 20 and never left. He would design most of the city's beloved buildings over 5 decades. the Solomon building was his last. We could easily have a whole scavenger hunt just of his buildings, which would naturally be called the Hunt Hunt. Okay, so this is Martin Luther King Boulevard. This street was once known as 9th Street or Big 9, a bustling community of African American owned businesses. The street was renamed after the civil rights hero in 1981. But in a time when many businesses were shuttered, now decades later, Martin Luther King Jr. appears on a huge mural on a street that is soon destined for revitalization. Believe it or not, that's how big King really was. That's why they say he was larger than life. Isn't that pretty? It says you'll find an abundance of 100-year-old churches in this area, but the oldest is this pretty red brick First Baptist Church. Former slaves organized a congregation immediately following the Civil War, meeting in a blacksmith shop. Tired of the constant metal clanging, they built this church in 1885. Fountain Square, named after the Fireman's Fountain. The fountain dates back to 1887, when the community wanted to pay tribute to firefighters who had died in the line of duty. The fountain doesn't show its age because it was recently restored. Rusted iron was replaced and the firemen at the top of the fountain received a well-needed bath. So to end our evening, we decided to go to my favorite ice cream place. It's called the Ice Cream Show, and get custom ice cream. Yummy. So I have chocolate ice cream with coffee and brownies, and Marty has a chocolate milkshake with Butterfinger.